everyone, it's Misty here. Welcome to Planning with the Elf. In today's video, I am setting up for the first week of April for 2025 in my Happy Planner. I'm currently using the color block. I think it's a color block layout, which is still a vertical layout, but it really reminds me of the original Plum Paper Planner family planners, where it has like 6 or 7 sides. It also is reminiscent of the Happy Planner Teacher Planner, which I don't think they're doing anymore, or if they are, they're switching out the layout. So I switched to this layout. I'm really enjoying it, and I hope that you're too. So this video is going up after I set up the 2 monthly spreads, and either before this or after this, there will be a body double video featuring all of the Plan With Me's minus the ASMR one for the month of March. That way you can just put it on in the background while you do your dishes, study, make the bed, whatever you need company for. I'm happy to provide that for you. So if you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Be sure to leave a comment down below for engagement, and let's head over to the craft table and we'll plan for the first week of April. Oh my gosh, that's crazy to say. It's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. All right, friends. So if you didn't see my monthly videos, there's 2. I did this one where I talked through it. This is my personal planner. And then I did my content calendar as like ASMR. I'm not good at these, but several of you have asked for them. So I figure at least the monthly I can do one where I'm talking and one where I'm not. So if you like the ASMR and you want to give me some tips and tricks, I would be open to that. So I used my strawberry cow for mine, and then I used the April kit rainy days for my kind of content calendar. Got it all set up, ready to go. Those videos should already be up. So we are planning for the first week of April, which is going to be busy AF. If you watch, you can see 2, 3, 4 this week, I believe. 4 this week, I believe. All right, so I have some new goodies from Hubman Chub Girl. I've been using their stuff now for a while. They released some limited edition bundles, and we're going to use one of them today. This is the Spring Bunny Bundles. Bunny Bundle. We've got 2 washi tapes. We've got our die cut stickers. Super cute. There's bees, there's bunnies. I don't think there's any day dots, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to redate it. I think I'm just gonna have to live with this unless I want to go digging. And do I want to do that? No, not really. Oh, actually no. It has a mini planner kit. Are there days? There's one set of days, but no numbers. There's no numbers. Maybe they will fit under. Let's see. Let us see. So here's got the Happy Blossoms, there's Bees and Blossoms, there's Spring Bunnies, there's Hello Spring, Happy Spring. Of course, spring technically is started already. And then there is the, I think this was $10 for 2 sticker pages before the discount. So this is the mini planner kit, and then it comes with the journal kit. So this one actually came with a bit more than some of the other ones did. So let us begin. I'm going to start with the dates. Let's see what this looks like. I am not writing down. I'm not writing. So if they cover, they're gonna have to. That's actually not bad. All right, so hello. I purposely made that second monthly view a ASMR video, so I would have things to talk to you about in this video. So this is going to be a busy week. I saw my neurosurgeon last week, and she wants new images before we schedule a surgery date. So that's what I have to do this week. I have an infusion on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, I see my dermatologist and get the MRIs done. I'm having my thoracic and cervical spine. I need to remember to call them to send in a sedative. And then I see my psychiatrist this week. So, and I was supposed to see my therapist on Wednesday, but they scheduled my follow-up appointment like April 8th. And I'm like, are you guys sure? Can I get an MRI in a week and a half? And so that was the only day they had open. So I was like, asked my therapist, it's like, can we reschedule? So we're basically going to see each other back to back. Like I'll see her the week after that, and then I'll see her the week after that. So, yeah. Yeah. True story that happened in my life. So it's going to be a pretty busy week. I'm struggling. I've been struggling for months and months and months. I swear we've talked about that before. But something happened this week, and it's kind of just put me in a tailspin. And I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to come out of it. So I wanted to see my pain management doctor after I saw the neurosurgeon, because again, I thought I was getting a surgery date, and like she needs to know when I will be under her care and when I'll be under their care as far as like my pain management and all that, like pain pills and all that good stuff. So I was like, oh, I'll see her then, and that would be perfect. Well, no. No, it's not what happened. So I go to her office on Thursday, and they're in a medical building. It's only 2 stories, but the elevator was broken. And I almost called Rob back to come get me, because I was like, I'm not walking up the stairs. Like I've been struggling anyway, and I was like, I'm not going upstairs. And then I was like, shit, he's already on the way home. It's like rush hour traffic. I don't want to bug him. So I proceeded to walk up basically 2 flights of stairs. And that was Thursday. I'm filming this Sunday night. I still haven't recovered. And I'm struggling. I am struggling with that. Because what's probably would have been a minor inconvenience for somebody else has basically sidelined me, is that the right analogy, since Thursday. Like she was like, Missy, next time just call and reschedule. I was like, but I was already here, and I didn't want Rob to have to completely turn around and come back. And like I just felt like I just wanted to do it. And what was crazy, and I need to get better about trusting my intuition. When I woke up that morning, I told her, I was like, I really don't want to go to my appointment today. And he's like, why? I was like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling good. I don't want to go. And he's like, so are you going to go? I'm like, yeah, I'll go. Because, I mean, I don't think they haven't charged me. Like, there's been a couple of times where I'm like, listen, I cannot get out of my bed. And can you just send in something for me? But for the most part, and she'll call and talk to me. But for the most part, I make every appointment because pain management is very important to me. Oh, this is so cute. I feel awful. I really want to use the cherry blossom though, but I need something down. Ow. Oh, shoot. I got something in my eyeball. How do I have something in my eyeball and I have anything in my eyes? This is like pink foiled. Isn't that so pretty? So anyway, get home, barely move. Like barely move. And I told her, I was like, you're going to have to set something out for dinner. There's no way that I can cook today. And he said, you know, what are you going to do? And I was like, I'm just going to have to take it easy. It's Friday. The only reason why I slept Thursday night was because I took 2 muscle relaxers to sleep. Same thing on Friday, same thing on Saturday. Actually, though, it's last night. It took me till 3:30 this morning to fall asleep. So I don't know if I'd gotten used to taking the 2 muscle relaxers or my body's like, no, we're not doing that today. But I couldn't sleep. So I was basically up until 3:30. So it's been a rough day. And just now, well, not just now, it's 9 o'clock. So last weekend, I think maybe we did talk about this. I don't remember. But I'm on Mounjaro, and it's a GLP-1 plus something else. And one of the ways that GLP-1s help you is by making food less palatable. So it's changed my sense of taste and it's changed my sense of smell. And this is like the fourth time this has happened, because I was on Ozempic, went to Wegovy, came back down to Ozempic, and now I'm on Mounjaro. Hold on, I need some lotion. So last weekend, I got my blood work back from my doctor, and my protein was low, and it has to be from malnutrition, and then that's kind of what it suggested. So I was like, okay. I don't eat regularly because I have been trying to eat intuitively. So only eat, where is my hand cream? Oh, well, we're just going to keep on going. Like, I've been trying to eat intuitively. So like only eating when I'm hungry and not eating when I'm not. And so, but that has sent me down this whole entire thing of just not getting enough calories in. I mean, I probably average, I don't know, 800-900 calories a day, if even. So last weekend I told Rob, I was like, okay, I've got to, if nothing else, I've got to at least try to have the same amount of calories every day. And so I follow Zach Cohen. Some of you may know him. He is pretty big on TikTok. If you've ever seen the guy with the beard, and he's a nutritionist. Anyway, I've been following him, and I finally signed up for his Patreon. And so I was going through his recipes, and I found one for tater tot casserole, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? So I was like, I wonder if I could turn back time. No, not turn back time. I wonder if this is something that I can make for me and make it palatable. You know what I mean? Like, make it, because the other thing I've decided is I'm like, I really need to see if upping my carbs will help the medicine, because I've been on this medicine now for months and my blood sugars are still in the 200s consistently, whether I eat or not. And it's frustrating because I'm like, I'm over it, y'all. I'm like over it. So I was like, okay, I will, we'll see what happens. So I meal prepped. Tater tot casserole. So the way I make my tater tot casserole is I use ground beef, cream and chicken soup, and then I also use, is there yellow? There's a little tiny bit of yellow. Oh, what color do I want to use? It should not be this big of a decision. Okay. So I was just like, okay, we'll meal prep this and we'll go. So for mine, as I was mentioning, I cooked 2.5 pounds of I cooked a 5-pound tub of ground beef, and half of it went into this tater tot casserole. So I cooked it, drained it, all of that stuff. Then I added a family-sized can of cream and chicken soup, a regular-sized can of cream and chicken soup, filled the bigger one with water, and then I added 2 bags of frozen mixed vegetables. I added a large can of canned mushrooms. And then I think I used the Justice. I can't remember if it's Justice or Kindness from Penzies. It's so flipping good. And I cooked all that down. And then I put it in a container in the refrigerator. That way I could pull some out when I wanted to, and throw some tater tots on top and call it a day. So I figured up all the calories, and it was like if I got 6 servings out of it, it would be like 663 calories or something. And I was aiming for at least 1600. So I had that on Monday. Like I had some on Sunday for dinner. Then I had it again 2 times on Monday. And then I had it once on Wednesday, once on Thursday. Wait, I'm missing 2. 2 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday. I got 8. I don't remember how I divided it up, but I ended up getting 8 servings. So it made it even less carby. I mean, even less calories than I thought I was getting. And I start my day off with a coffee that's just around 260 calories, which is a lot, I know, but you're talking to someone who used to drink bulletproof coffee as a meal replacement every day. So, yeah. So I noticed the first day my blood sugars spiked and stayed elevated. No surprise. The second day, my blood sugar started coming down. The third day, we kind of stalled out. But it's still been up in the 200s. And so it's like, okay, I don't know what to do. So I ate that all week, and you guys know I'm having surgery. I've talked about it a bazillion million times. So I was like, okay, I have to figure out something to eat because my husband can't cook. And when I saw the neurosurgeon, I was like, I actually saw her, I don't know what they call them with Methodists, but it's like a PA basically. And I said, could you walk me through? She's like, do you have questions? I said, could you walk me through from the moment I arrive until I go home? She's like, yep. So we started with, she's like, we're going to start with the surgery. You'll be there 2 hours early. It's a 10 to 12 hour surgery. So I'm going to guess I'm going to have to be there like 4 o'clock in the morning. And she was like, you know, you'll see her and I, she said about 15 minutes before. She said, we'll get you back. She's like, then we're going to put you under. She's like, then we have to roll you on your tummy, and then we have to secure your head. And I already knew this because I looked it up. I told her that. It's like, I kind of know all of this because I've already looked it up. And she's like, don't do that. And I'm like, yeah, too late, done did it. And then she said, so then we will do the surgery. She said, you'll wake up. She said, you will have drains. There will be some drains. I was like, good. That's a question I had because I said, that's where all my pain was from my back surgery. And I remember the nurse mocking me, but it was like, this pain is not where it should be. Like, it's a completely different spot. So anyway, and she said, you know, that first couple of days, it'll be kind of rough on you. She said, what hurts the most is the cutting through the muscle. She said, so we'll get you on some really good muscle relaxers and get you some pain. And she said, I mentioned rehab, and she said, you know, that'll be up to the PA, the physical therapist. She's like, but I don't think that'll be a problem. She said, if you do go to rehab, she said, you'll probably stay there 10 days. She's like, that's basically about this, you know, the length of a stay. She said, then you will come to us on day 14, 15 to have your staples removed. And then you'll be restricted to 5-pound lifting for a while. She's like, then you'll go up to 15 pounds after about 6 weeks. And then she said, after that, we release you. We'll do, what did she say? She said, we'll do x-rays. She's like, but then you'll probably be released. And I was like, okay. Am I going to put one of these down? No, it's green on green. And I said, okay, about PT. She's like, yep, you'll do PT in between that. She's like, I said home health. And she's like, yeah, we can get you home health if, you know, you need that for. And I told her, I was like, you know, she had mentioned that there may be issues with the incision. And she's like, really? She's like, we rarely have issues with the incision. I was like, okay, good. It's like, it's not something I was looking forward to. So I'm glad you're telling me that it should be a non-issue. She's like, yeah, no, that shouldn't be an issue at all. I need to redo these. Every time I pull this out, I say I need to redo these And then I need a scale. All right, let's grab the stickers. I'm gonna use those, I think. I need to call, oh, I need to call the, I need a sedative. All right, I am, right? Okay, let's get this. Friday is payday for Rob. Gotta pay the mortgage. So budget the night before. Put this down here because we have, Thursday is full. I'm gonna have to move that even further down. Wednesday is bowling. Actually, this is the one that'll probably have to be moved down when we get there. Okay, I have meal plan on Saturday. We'll do Wagobi. Not Wagobi, Manjaro on Saturday. We'll do a weigh-in on Tuesday. I have 3 different packages coming. I need to call the Chocolate Nation and be like, where the fuck are my pills? Why are you holding my medicine hostage? Oh, I didn't pick a pen. I don't think I have a good one. I wish I had a pretty pink one, but I don't. We'll use green. Actually, no, I'll use black. Ugh, I'll just use black. And then I need to reach out to my neuro. And with Chalk Nation, I need my medicine, y'all. So anyway, I've been dealing with the aftermath of Thursday. And so anyway, today I made the tater tot casserole, right? So the other half of the hamburger meat, I was like, oh, I'll make enchiladas, low carb enchiladas. So I was like, I'll just, put the hamburger meat in the refrigerator and, make them the next day. Well, I didn't get around to it the next day. So it was today, Sunday. And I didn't even roll them. I was so tired. I was like, I told Rob, I was like, I'm just going to make like enchilada lasagna or whatever you want to call it. So he was like, okay, whatever you want to do. And I hated it. Absolutely hated it. My issue is, for some reason, this is a new phenomenon in the last, 6 months. I can taste refrigerator. Does our refrigerator bad? No. Rob stays on top of changing out he changes out the Arm & Hammer regularly. Like, he has his own little system for it. So it's not that. It's just with the way my taste buds are now, that's all I can taste is refrigerator. When it's something that's been reheated, talk about annoying. It's annoying AF. So I didn't like the taste of it. So he's like, well, how about I was like, do you want me to go grab you something? And I was like, no, I'll figure something out. And then I was like, yeah, well, you just go grab me. And he's like, what do you want? I was like, let's just get McDonald's. So order it on the app. I order a Happy Meal and he wants fried pies. He gets there. They hand him my Happy Meal and then proceed to tell him it'll be 8 minutes on the pies. And I was just like, why would they give you food, my food, and then just tell you, okay, it'll be 8 more minutes? I was like, just give it back to them. He's like, you don't want to bring it home and heat it up? I was like, no, it's going to be gross. I said, I'll just go without it. And so he got home and I was like, you know what? I think I'll have one of my Factor. So I got Factor. Got a starter, whatever. I ended up getting 4 meals. I thought I got 6. I only got 4. When I tell you, I was not impressed at all. I got some kind of hash, Gouda chicken, something hash with green beans. And it was vile. Like, it was vile. And if that's your favorite meal, I apologize. But to me, it was vile. So my appointment's at 8:15. I think Uber's picking me up at 7:45, 7:30, 7:20. What time are they picking me up? 7:30. So 7:30 and then 12. So I'm like, okay. I was like, I'll order a pizza and have it delivered. I get my order confirmation email. It's like, okay, your carryout. I was like, what? And I had ordered carryout and not delivery. So I had to go get it. And he's working. Like, he has over 60 something hours of overtime on this check. He gets paid every 2 weeks. So he's literally working like, what is that? 70 hours a week? So, and he has work tonight, and I felt awful. When I tell you I felt awful, I mean, I felt awful. And I was just like, what the hell? I was like, I don't know. I was just like, I don't even want to eat now. And he's like, what's the matter? And I was like, I said, I'm having a hard time with what happened on Thursday. And he was like, why? I said, because what would have been a minor inconvenience for someone else was like a huge just ordeal for me. And I said, and now my body doesn't even want to eat food. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I was able to eat tater tot casserole for a week. And he's like, well, that's because you put tater tots on it. I was like, no. I was like, I didn't mind the taste of that. And I ate it every week. And I said, the only thing I can think of is that I cooked it all. Like, after I cooked the hamburger meat, then I heated it all together. I don't know what else it could be. So I was like, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Misty. Okay, I see the dermatologist. So I've been in a mood. And so I see my psychiatrist this week. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, we may have to go back to every 2 weeks on the Spravato. I was considering asking if I should try to move up. I don't know. The last time I moved up, I was sicker than a dog. And listen, the one thing I would rather not do in my whole entire life is throw up. Okay, I see the derm at 9:10. My dermatologist, it's time for a mole check. I have what she called a beauty mark on my thigh. She's like, oh, it's just a beauty mark. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, it's fine. And I was like, it's gotten bigger. She's like, no, it's not that big a deal. Well, it has grown even bigger. So now I don't know that it's not a big deal. MRI at 12:45. So I have to do 2 MRI. So anyway, that's kind of what's been really bothering me. It's just like, you know, what might be a minor inconvenience for someone else has turned into a full-blown, you know, I mean, it basically feels like it threw me into a flare. And I've been struggling ever since. So, yeah. Yep. So that's kind of where my brain has been. I've just been, and you guys know I've already said that I've been struggling with sadness. So I honestly don't know. God, I have 4 appointments this week. What did I do to myself? Almost said mustard on the beat. Is that noon? I wonder why she made his appointment for 12. He does work from home, so maybe he doesn't have to worry about a lunch break. I really like him. He and I have the same political beliefs, and so I'm able to, like, we vent with each other about what's going on. Yeah. That's another thing. Like, I just like trying to avoid the news, and it's just, I feel like the more I try to avoid it, the more it's in my face, and it's very disheartening. All right. I still have all these stickers. I have some packages coming. I know I have an Amazon package coming on Monday. They sent me the wrong size tape. I'm trying to back off from purchasing with them, but there are a couple of things that they have that I can't find anywhere else. So, I mean, as much as I hate it, what am I looking for? Oh, I should have a purse shipping soon. Let's hope. I have a planner order coming from This is in Chino, California. I'm gonna guess probably Tuesday. Maybe should I just make a list? We'll do that. So I have a Happy Planner order coming. And what was the other one? I normally don't pay that much attention to orders. When did that? So that left Pennsylvania yesterday. So I'm gonna guess that'll probably be, that's my May Hamanchuk girl. Okay, so anyway, I've completely lost the plot, so I don't know where it was. Okay, let me put down some washi and then we can, because there's not any washi strips with this one. So anyway, what was I talking about? The food. So I have just been like, it's just sent me on a spiral, and I just have, it didn't help that this is the first day I feel like I've been able to do anything besides just kind of take it easy. And it's taken me 8 hours to get these planner videos filmed. And I'm just like, Jesus, Mary and Josephine. So, okay, so that's the bad. Let's talk about the good. Last weekend, Rob and I went and put our deposit down on new floors. Yay! So I have, there is the possibility that I may have to use a wheelchair at some point. It is what it is. Which, like, I have the muscular dystrophy and the stuff with my back. I could possibly end up in a wheelchair. You know, like that. It is what it is. So I was like, okay. So when we redid our primary bath, we made it wheelchair accessible. That was really important to me. I wanted to be able to roll into the shower if I needed to. I wanted it to be wheelchair accessible. This is cute. It's got glitter. So, okay. So we did that. And then I was like, baby, he's like, yeah, what? I was like, we made the bathroom wheelchair accessible. I said, but we still have carpet. And he's like, oh. I was like, yeah, what are we going to do? And he was like, we had our washer, I think it was 2023. Explode. It just, like, water was everywhere. And so it got into the hallway and damaged our laminate. And he was like, why don't we take the flooring out of the dining room to patch the hallway and get new flooring for the dining room and our bedroom? And I said, how about we take the flooring out of the guest bedroom to patch the hallway, and then we get new flooring for the guest room and our room, because the dining room has the same flooring as the rest of the house. And he was like, I'd be okay with that. So we finally picked the vinyl, which took forever. I think I talked about that before. It's like finding a gray was the bane of our existence. And the one I got, I'm pretty sure it's still a bit warm, but I think it leans a bit more neutral. Sorry, I need a drink. I literally have water in this cup and that Dr. Thunder in this cup. So it's like, okay. And so we went and finally found a gray. The girl was like, I think I found you the perfect gray. She's like, I think I found some winners, and she did. And so every time I've gone in there, I've worn a strawberry shortcake shirt. I don't know why, it's just worked out that way. And she's like, gosh, I love strawberry shortcake so much. So I was like, do you guys work on commission? She's like, no, unfortunately. So what I think I want to do is I want to grab her something and send her a little strawberry shortcake thing. Just like a small little gift, just to tell her thank you for not giving up, because seriously, finding gray flowing was the bane of my existence. The absolute bane of my existence. So being able to find it was a plus. And I would really like to be able to gift her something as a thank you, since she doesn't get commission. And I think, knock on wood, nothing happened. I think we're going to be able to pay it off real quick. So that is a very good thing. So yeah, that's a good thing. What else happened? That's a good thing. What else did we do? I feel like I'm missing something. The summit went well. Thank you to everybody who went, if you did. The live streams did not go well. I basically had one person show up the first day and nobody showed up for the second one, which is fine because it was, we weren't really going to be doing anything. Oh, this one sticker. Cute. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. So I need to figure out, after surgery, one of the things I want to figure out how to do is live stream. So I am on a camcorder. This is a Canon Vixa. I do have a MacBook Pro beside me. I guess I just needed to figure out the HDMI and see if I can get some live streams going. But that's gonna have to be after surgery. Oh, that's another plus that happened. I decided that I came up with the way that I'm going to handle content on this channel and content on my Jolly Fit F channel. So let's start there first. Hold on, let me put down some cute little stickers on these day dots. I have been racking my brain. Like, I wanted a surgery date so I could start kind of making a plan on what I want to do for that channel and, you know, what I'm going to take care of, how am I going to take care of it. And when I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I came up with this idea. I was like, what if I go back through all of my, I've posted almost 800 videos on that channel. Go back and pick out enough videos to get me through the first week of October and do kind of like a Way Back Wednesday. I'm calling it Way Back Wednesday. So on Wednesdays, I'm going to post the original video. So like this Wednesday, it's a video I made, I think in 2022. No, 2021, because I was still real big then. Because I'd lost and gained and lost. This is my second time to lose 100 pounds in the last 4 years. 5 years? 4 years. Yes. This is the second time for me to lose 100 pounds in 4 years. I need to cut myself some slack. 5 years. 5 years. Misty. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I went through and I found a video. I have a list. Where's my list? So I went through, picked all the videos that I wanted to remake, as long as I either can remake it like the same, like if it's a Stampin' Up video, since I'm no longer a Stampin' Up demonstrator and buying stamps from them, I just want the card sketch. I feel like I did a really good job on like the structure of the card. And the rest of them is if I had the stamp set or if I still have a digital stamp of it. And so every Wednesday through the first week of October, I'm going to post a video from the past. And then on Friday, I'm going to remake that card. I'm not going to remake an exact replica of that card. I'm going to update that card and see how it goes. I'm so excited about that idea. I was just like, Missy, this is genius. Because number one, I've gotten a lot of new subscribers over the years. And like one of my videos has like over 100,000 views. And It's like I want to share that with people and they haven't seen it. It's a good way to introduce people, number one, to me. Number two, to show not everybody starts out perfect and it's a progression and you just keep at it. And number three, it eliminates me. I don't need to try to film content for 2 days a week because I already have a video filmed. I'll need to film a new intro and then film the video for Friday. So I am stoked about that. I feel like that's a good plan. And then as far as this channel, I bought a new Happy Planner. So Happy Planner had what, their 30% off spring sale, something, flowers, I don't remember. Anyway, I was like, what if I get a new Happy Planner for 2025? I'm getting the classic vertical. I said, and then, because I talked about this in my last video, did I post that? I can't remember. That, what if I just did like decorate with me's? And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do monthly and weekly playing with me videos that are more like decorate a spread with me or set up a spread with me rather than sitting down and like talking my plans over with you guys. What do you think? I actually think it's a pretty good idea. Be quite honest. I'm kind of excited about it. Like, yes, this is necessary. This was needed. I am more than okay with it for sure. All right, let's get some cute little decor going. So that's my plan, is to film ahead. And I also want to get my bullet journal. I either need to shit or get off the pot with that. Like, seriously, I need to figure out what I'm doing because I didn't use it at all in March and I haven't set it up for April. And I'm disappointed about it. And I'm going to give myself some grace. But it's like, I really wanted to be able to track symptoms and flares and food and all of these things. You know, if I need an inhaler or if I use my nebulizer, like these things that are health adjacent. And I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to have that data. And I guess I don't need to have data, to be quite honest, but it would have been nice to have that data. You know what I mean, Bern? You know what I mean, Bern? Cute. This has turned out real cute. And we're at 45 minutes, I think. Oh, I need to put my phone in. Okay. So, I hope this has made any one iota of sense. So I've already filmed intros for Wednesday and Friday's video. I need to film a weigh-in video on Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm going to film. Tuesday I'm going to film. Oh, I need to put down the videos for, I have a plan with me. This plan with me is going up on Thursday. And the other plan with me is going up on Tuesday. And then I'll be back on Sunday and back on track. So I did one video talking. The other video I did ASMR style, like I mentioned. Oh, I should have put this green on the other side. Can I change these around? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, that's so crooked. I put that in the wrong spot anyway. Mustard on the beat, bro. So that's kind of where my head is at as far as that goes. So hopefully it'll work out. And I'll give you guys some content on this channel. I mean, we're not growing, but people are watching, and that's all that matters. Like, I'm not It's not like, ooh, Misty wants to, you know, grow this big, huge channel. No, because I'm unable to do that. Like, it's like, I would have to hire everybody to come and help me if I did that. We should stick together. So that's what I thought I would do. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, like I mentioned. And I will be using Happy Planner stickers, and I have some Live Love Posh stickers. So it'll be basically a different style for sure. Like, I don't love these here. But I don't know what days they're coming either. Let me see if I can grab something over here. I need something. Oh. If the summit's over and I have, oh, I forgot to put that on down. I have that due. I'm glad I thought of that. I am participating in the next summit, and I have a couple of things due this week. So it's photos, worksheet. This is so cute. Okay, I'm gonna film on Monday. We're gonna film on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we edit. Wednesday's gonna be a long day. So, what color am I gonna use? There we go. Some film, edit, upload, film. The weekends I may take off. We'll have to wait and see how well I do during the week. Do I deserve to take the weekend off? Have I been a good enough girl to take the weekend off? Mustard on the tape, bro. Okay, this turned out a little cuter than I had anticipated. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And I have some stickers left over. All right, now we need decor. it's spring for sure because this is weather. We've had severe storms the last couple of days. Oh, shoot. We've had some storms the last few days. It's rained something like 5 days in a row, I think, which is crazy because we had been, Rob's like, it's going to have to rain soon or we're going to have to throw the hose in a pool. And then, of course, he had to throw the hose in a pool and then it rained. It's like, okay, thanks. Thanks for that. Look at this. Oh, gosh. How cute. She's going to sit right there because she's so cute. And then I want to put a few of these at the very top. I mean, I don't feel like the bees or the boba, how do you say that? Boba fit. I think this was a kit last year, so that might be why. Maybe I will leave it like this. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like this. Okay, that's it. I've been talking for an hour. All right, friends, that's it. Let me know what you think about me pre-planning on this channel. I mean, this channel is for you guys. I mean, I film for you guys to have some content. So if that's something that interests you, please let me know. If you haven't already, I hope you consider subscribing. Be sure to check out the videos that went up this week. This video is going up on Thursday. I didn't account for my ASMR. Maybe I'll put them up both on the same day. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying ASMR. Several people have asked me to do ASMR. So I'm giving it a go. I'm not promising that it's going to work out. But yeah, we'll see. All right, friends. That's it. I hope you have a good day, night, week, wherever you are. Stay safe if you're in the weather. And I will see you guys on Sunday for another video. Bye for now. Before I forget, I'm not going to date these. This is what this looks like. Did I show you already? I think I did. I'm not going to date these. I'm not going to date these. I'll just add if I need to. That's why you don't see it here as you have before. And then I went ahead and just left the cow's ears on, or her horns on, because I didn't want to cut them off. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. All right, that's it. Love you. Bye. I don't know what I'm fighting for.